Dear students, I am Professor Jadam for online lectures on Chemistry Part 2 from Chemistry Department, University of Nalanda. Our topic for today is second category of reactions of alkanes, which is oxidation reaction. There are four methods by which alkenes can be oxidized. First one is addition of molecular oxygen to an alkene using a catalyst silver oxide at high temperature of 300 degrees centigrade. When alkene is made to react with oxygen, an atom of oxygen from oxygen molecule gets added to alkene and the product formed is alkylene epoxide. For example, if we have ethylene, common name of ethene, and it is made to react with oxygen, 1 mole of ethylene is made to react with half mole of oxygen. We get a product in which double bond between two carbon atoms becomes single bond and both the carbon atoms get bonded through oxygen. Such organic molecules in which two carbon atoms are directly bonded with each other by single bond and they are also bonded through oxygen atom. It's called epoxide. So epoxides are produced when alkene is oxidized with the help of oxygen by passing it over a catalyst silver oxide at high temperature of 300 degrees centigrade and high pressure. If we have propylene, we get propylene epoxide. When epoxides are hydrolyzed, they are changed into glycol. Glycol are prepared on industrial level and are used as antifreeze agents in radiators of automobiles. Second method for oxidation is called hydroxylation. First of all, let's define what is meant by hydroxylation. It is the addition of two hydroxyl groups to doubly bonded carbon atoms by using atomic oxygen in water. When ethylene is oxidized by atomic oxygen in water, we get ethylene glycol. Glycol is a class of organic compounds in which two OH groups are attached to adjacent carbon atoms. A diol, an alcohol with two hydroxyl group. Glycol, special name of a diol is glycol. If we produce it from ethylene, it is called ethylene glycol. The oxidizing agent used to get this atomic oxygen is dilute, 1% concentration is used. Dilute alkaline KMnO4 solution in cold state. This composition of KMnO4 is called Bayer's reagent. KMnO4 is made to react with water in order to produce atomic oxygens. KMnO4 reacts with water and is changed into potassium hydroxide, manganese dioxide, and 3 atomic oxygens are released. Manganese is reduced from its +7 oxidation state to +4 oxidation state. This atomic oxygen then oxidizes ethylene or propylene or butylene any of the alkene in the presence of water into glycol. The overall reaction is 3 moles of ethylene are made to react with 2 mole of KMnO4 and 4 moles of water in cold state and alkaline medium. 3 moles of ethylene glycol, 2 moles of manganese dioxide and 2 moles of potassium hydroxide are produced. As a result of this reaction, ethylene is oxidized to ethylene glycol and manganese ion from KMnO4, they are reduced from their +7 oxidation state to +4 oxidation state. As a result of this reaction, the pink color of KMnO4 solution is discharged. So, due to disappearance of color, this reaction can also be used to test presence of unsaturation in hydrocarbon. So that is why this reaction is given a special name, that is Bayer's test. Ethene gives Bayer's test, but ethane does not give this reaction. So this reaction is a very important test in order to detect the presence of unsaturation in an organic molecule like ethylene. At number 3, oxidation reaction of alkene is combustion. Combustion is the burning of alkene in the presence of excess of oxygen in order to produce carbon dioxide and water. And a lot of amount of heat is produced. Ethylene makes a very explosive mixture with oxygen, and when it is burned, it produces a lot of heat. At number 4, the oxidation of alkenes can be done by a process which is given the name ozonolysis. Ozonolysis. Ozone is used. Ozone is a very reactive allotrope of oxygen with the molecular formula O3. 3 atoms of oxygen in ozone make a ring of 5 atoms, 2 carbons of ethene and 3 oxygens from ozone make a ring, as a result of which double bond of 2 carbon atoms is changed to CC single bond. This combination of atoms is called molozonide. This is an unstable combination of atoms which immediately undergoes rearrangement, ring is modified, 2 carbon atoms get separated from each other, and oxygen atoms are separated in such a way that 2 oxygen atoms lie on one side of the carbons and 1 oxygen atom goes to the other side of the carbon atoms, but carbon atoms does not remain attached with each other. They get separated from each other after rearrangement of molozonide. This rearranged form of molozonide is called ozonide. Ozonide is reduced by using zinc in the presence of water into a carbonyl compound in which both carbon atoms of ozonide get attached with oxygen atom through double bond, and we get a carbonyl compound. From ethene, 1 mole of ethene, we get 2 moles of formaldehyde. Both the carbon atoms go separately to a molecule of formaldehyde. Water gives oxygen to zinc, which is oxidized to zinc oxide. So as a result of ozonide,